Okay, maybe nobody has. So Unit 28, Assignment 6 is to do with standard deviation in statistics. And it's a way of expressing the spread of data. If you're looking at some data, you're really interested in two figures. One is the mean, which gives you an idea, or it represents the data, you know, the average value. And the other thing you need is a figure that tells you how spread out the data is, because on its own, the mean doesn't tell you an awful lot. But combining that with a standard deviation, that gives you an idea of how much the data is spread about that mean. So you want a standard deviation normally that's reasonably small, because it's all spread about it's all fairly close to the mean. So it expresses the range, and it's a more precise measurement than actually just finding the smallest and the largest, which is the range. So it's a more mathematical way of expressing the spread of this data about the mean. This again is a standalone assignment so that you can do it on your own, and it follows on from the statistics assignment you did in Unit 4, but it's much, much quicker. Okay? All you have to do is calculate the standard deviation for two pieces of data, two sets of data that you're given. What I want you to do is to look at, again, on the BTEC operations and maintenance site for Unit 28, if you look at down here at assignment 6, which is this assignment, you'll see it's to be completed by self-study using the exercises below, the exercise list I've just given you, in other words. And there's two lectures that I made a note of here that will be useful to you to have a look at. So the first one is the full-time Year 2 Lecture 1, just the standard deviation part. And the other one is the Work-Based Learners Year 2 Lecture 1. And if you look down the left-hand side here, you'll see those lectures. Okay? So the Work-Based Learners, for example, is, let's do it over here, is these ones here. So it's this lecture here on standard deviation. So if you click on that, then you will see a video clip that runs through exactly how to calculate the standard deviation for a set of data. And then you just follow those steps. Okay? Again, this assignment, once you've had a look at the videos and understood what you've got to do, it's just grinding through, setting yourself up a table, calculating the figures that you required, and then the answer. And again, an hour would cover it, okay, once you know what you're doing. So I'd like to feel that the whole group is going to get their heads around that over the next few weeks and then hand that in by Easter. So the due date, again, if we look at this, the due date, the last Wednesday that I'll see you before Easter is the 27th. So if there's no major objections, I'd like to make that the due date for this. Okay, so due date, the 27th of March. You've not got the assignment yet, so once you've got it, then we'll be issued. So the issue date is likely to be next week. However, if you look at the website that we've just been looking at here, if you go to assignment 6, then if you look down at the bottom of assignment 6, you'll see the assignment there. So if you wanted to print it out for yourself, you could get on with it, okay? The exercise questions and the assignments are there. So, okay, so those are the two standalone units that I wanted to have a look at over the next few weeks.